For over 15 years, we've watched the gold and silver pawn shop become a second home for millions of viewers. In that world of rare coins and vintage guitars, one man always stood out as the heartbeat of the show: Austin Chumlee Russell. He was the perfect comic relief, the guy who'd buy a broken pinball machine just because it looked cool, often to the frustration of Rick and the old man. But as we sit here in May 2026, looking back at the vintage early days of Pawn Stars, the hidden truth behind Chumlee's goofy smile is far more complex than the mass-produced reality TV edits suggest. Behind the laughter, there was a clash with deep personal loss and a tragedy that almost cost him everything. 1. The motivation behind the transformation. Many fans celebrate Chumlee's incredible 160-pound weight loss, a journey that has left him looking almost unrecognizable compared to the man we met in 2009. But the perfect motivation for this change was rooted in a private family heartbreak. Chumlee's father passed away at the young age of 54 due to pancreatic cancer. This wasn't just a lifestyle choice, it was a survival tactic. Chumlee realized that he was following a path that could lead to the same tragic early end. This loss became the architect of his health journey, leading him to undergo gastric sleeve surgery and adopt a lifestyle that prioritized his future over his cravings. 2. The 2016 raid and the secret vault. In my opinion, the darkest chapter of Chumlee's life wasn't just a mass-produced headline, it was a clash with the law that threatened to end his career for good. The reality: in 2016, his home was raided during a police investigation. While the most serious allegations were eventually dismissed, the search uncovered a hidden reality of drugs and unlicensed firearms. This moment could have been the tragedy that ended Pawn Stars, but Chumlee took accountability. He accepted a plea deal and 3 years of probation. In 2026, we see a man who hasn't just pawned his past, but has actively worked to outrun it. The heart of gold in a cold world. I honestly believe that Chumlee's popularity stems from the fact that he is the most human person on that screen. In my opinion, while Rick is the businessman and Corey is the muscle, Chumlee represents the perfect everyman who makes mistakes but never stops trying. We often treat reality stars like they aren't real, but Chumlee's battle with weight, the loss of his father, and his legal redemption show a man who has grown up in front of the world. In a show about the value of old things, Chumlee proved that his own vintage character was the most valuable asset in the shop. He turned his tragic moments into a perfect story of resilience. A question for the gold and silver fans. Chumlee has gone from the village idiot of the shop to a successful businessman with his own candy shop and a massive social media following in 2026. Do you think his tragic past made him more relatable to you? Or do you miss the simpler, goofier Chum from the early seasons before all the drama?